Wide receiver Trinity Benson looks to make his mark for the Detroit Lions in 2022. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. You already know what we do on this channel. We talk all things about your favorite team, the Detroit Lions. So join the Syndicate by subscribing to the YouTube channel and ring that notification bell if you want to be notified of every Syndicate video. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for helping this channel reach 4,000 subscribers. The last time the Lions took a snap, I had under 250 subscribers, and now over 6 months later, we are at 4,000. So the off chance that we hit 5,000 by the time the season starts, that would be phenomenal. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I just wanted to take the moment to say thank you. Wide receiver Trinity Benson came over from Denver last year. The Detroit Lions traded a 5th and a 7th round pick for him just 12 days before the start of the NFL season last year. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell said that Trinity Benson was never traded for the 2021 season. He had 10 catches for 103 yards, and he was pretty much a non-factor last year. And it left all of us Lions fans wondering, was this the first big mistake that Brad Holmes had made this trade, giving up our draft capital, especially coming from the Matt Patricia days. Matt Patricia's last year, we had 5 draft picks, and we had an opportunity to have 10. We gave 2 of those up for Trinity Benson, and he was a non-factor last year. And Trinity's going to have a tough time making a team this year with the acquisition of DJ Chark and the drafting of Jameson Williams. It's going to be difficult for him to crack the roster. But Coach Antoine Randall doesn't think that it's all Trinity Benson's fault as to why he really didn't make an impact last year. We brought him in last year and we water hosed him, and you could see it was just a bit too much, and that would have been too much for anybody. But you can see now he's taking it in. He's gotten stuff down. He has limited his mistakes, and he's making plays, and it's good to see. Everything we thought we were getting out of him is really showing up. He's not just flashing. You'll see it over and over again, and we'll figure it'll keep going. Obviously, our big thing is we always talk about how we're out here in pajamas for OTAs. What's going to change when you get pads on? But we know he's done it in pads because we've seen it in the preseason, and we continue to expect him to get better. Trinity Benson came into the league undrafted, and I remember when we made this trade, a lot of Denver Bronco fans and beat writers were saying how we got a steal in Trinity Benson, and we didn't see any of that coming into the season. And it looks like the Lions see that they gave him too much too quick, and he was just unable to really make an impact for 2021. But it's going to be interesting to see if he makes any difference in the 2022 NFL season. But Benson was intent on getting a bigger role and finding out what he needs to do in order to make an impact on this team. Look, to this kid's credit, he came up to me after the season and he was like, "Coach, what do I got to do? What do I really need to do?" And we talked about it, and he took it serious. He's always putting in the work. It's a credit to him. The biggest thing Campbell wanted Benson to do was work on his knowledge of the playbook. Beyond that, the second-year coach also asked him to prove to the quarterbacks that he will consistently be where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there, which will help gain their trust and allow him to play faster. And that trust with the quarterbacks is a big thing. We saw what it was like for Jared Goff before Josh Reynolds came. He just didn't have that trust with the receivers. So that's probably why we didn't see a lot of Benson last year. And I know sometimes during the game, he just didn't look like he had it all down. It's kind of ironic that this was said because Jared Goff and a few of his receivers, TJ Hockenson, Josh Reynolds, Chark, and Amon-Ra were practicing in California. Cephas was also not there, but I think the difference between him and Benson is we know what we got with Quintez Cephas. Trinity Benson came highly touted and then did not show up during the season. So I think there's a little more weight when we don't see a Trinity Benson practicing with a Jared Goff and other quarterbacks. It's going to be tough for Benson to crack the 53-man roster. He has to compete against Cephas, Khalif Raymond, who was kind of a special team standout last year, and he's going to have to make his place on special teams. We know our coach loves a guy who has versatility. If you can play on special teams, you probably will have a place on this team. Somewhere he can separate himself, though, is on special teams, where Campbell said his toughness could set him apart. I think he can be a gunner. If we can feel that speed and he continues to catch the ball and do what he's done in spring and then comes out and competes at a gunner on special teams, I think that serves him well and serves us well. So again, Benson is going to have to show his value on special teams to really solidify a place on the NFL roster. Don't forget about his competition, Raymond, Pimpleton, Kennedy, and Cephas. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Once again, I thank you for 4,000 subscribers. We have come a long way in 6 months, and we're only getting this thing started. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, but you've been watching a few videos, consider subscribing to the channel. That would help our goal of 5,000 before the season starts. Somebody asked me in Friday's video, am I going to do any live streams on this channel? Well, as a matter of fact, I am. The Detroit Lions post-game show will be held on this channel, and I could be streaming the game as well, with all other games being on the Gridiron Blitz, and specifically Detroit Lions games being on this channel. But we will have a post-game show directly after the game, and potentially a weekly show as well. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below as well. We have 62 days until the Lions take the field. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.